LEGO fans, this is Mike T. Bricker coming at you with an update here for the month of March. There are a ton of updates. As you can see, one major one here right in front of you. So without further ado, I'm going to get started because there are a ton of updates. The first update that I want to show you is that the train yard is no longer in existence in this part of the city. And as you can see here, I have a fully functional amusement park with definitely room to grow here. You can see that this is the new Lego roller coaster that has been added here, and you can see here we've got some people that are quite in awe of it, taking a picture of it. You're going to get to see this in motion here in just a minute. Here is this is just a friend's pizzeria here that's going on in the amusement park here, and you can see I've got the pirate ship roller coaster right here. Yeah, that is a Unikitty little mini ride for the kids, I guess. It was a coaster, so it went well. This is the Lego carousel right here, and we've got the Ferris wheel over here. And it even has its own resort here. So there's a resort that the patrons can stay at. And let's get a live look at what the city actually looks like in full motion. Here's a look at the train yard. I did move the train yard from the city onto the pool table, and it definitely allowed for so much room and expansion in the city, as you're going to see. I've got to incorporate this somehow still, but this is a look at the train yard. I was able to put the fueling station there in the middle. I've incorporated the trains. Everything runs pretty smoothly. It's got some kinks that definitely need to be worked out, so I'm not going to run the trains in this episode, but you can see here that the trains look pretty good. I was able to incorporate the train station there. That is the red train barn. You can see there's a couple engines in there. I was able to put the Octan fueling station trucks into the scene here. The only thing that there's some issue with, and I'm still working on it, if any of you have some ideas out there, please let me know. I've got a couple boards here stretching from the pool table, and there is just a little bit of a slant going on here, so it works. It's not great, it's not ideal. The trains were not meant to have that kind of an incline, but you can see here it goes into the city, and there's definitely still some kinks to work out, but that is the update of the train yard. So I hope you like that. Tell me what you think in the comments section below. And with the changing of the areas of the amusement park and the additions that I had to add, this is where the amusement park was, and you can see there's so much room for expansion here. That little warehouse I moved over here kind of looks good for now, until I do have some expansion over here with some other buildings or mocks that I'm going to be adding to it. So definitely room for expansion in this part of the city. Probably going to move the the gas station here. It's still kind of cramming on the road a little bit, but you can see how moving the train station allowed for a lot more space. And of course, with the moving of the train yard, this part of the city opened up wide as well. I was able to add some more road plates here. I was able to connect the road to the rest of the city here. I actually had to create that road piece right here. It doesn't look great, but it works. It's Lego. What are you gonna do? And as you can see here, as we go in, I moved the car shop over here. The buyer's house is over here. You can see there's some guys here picking up some trash. The buyers from Stranger Things, they must have got messy out here, so they got the garbage man picking up the trash in the front yard. And then as you come down the street here, you see that the police station works very well. I almost actually tore down that police station to just use it for parts, but it works well for now. It's a nice little corner piece right there. It's got an ambulance going on over here. I also moved the Titan comic book shop. And the Comic-Con apparently is still going on over here. You can see all the characters. You got Iron Man up here on the building. But the Titan comic book shop works well over here. Nighthall Manor, as you go down the street, works well here. It's still a nice centerpiece of this part of the city. Then you got some other little buildings in here. You've got a flower shop. You've got the pet activity building. That's a friend set right there. And then I wanted to do something with all the housing that I had, so I was able to add in a neighborhood. You can see that the road ends right here, and you got the neighborhood going on with all the houses, and those are the 3-in-1 houses that Lego does. But the neighborhood works pretty well right here. You got to cross the tracks to get to it, but you can see the other houses over here. And for now, this will be the neighborhood part of the city. You can see that they've got a backyard barbecue going on over here. So they're having fun in the neighborhood part of the city. Not too much change with Ninjago part of the city. This is my water part. I did add 3 more base plates to expand. I was getting a little cramped in Ninjago City over here. I was able to, you can see the Ninjago City and the Ninjago docks. You can actually see things pretty well now. There's not too much in the middle. You've got the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon over here. I was able to incorporate the Fisherman's Hut. I got this little surfing shop over here. Looks like we got someone parasailing. So there's definitely more room over here now. Got a sandbar going on with, I don't know who those guys are, but they're on the sandbar having a little party going on there. So Ninjago City hasn't changed too much, except that I expanded it just to make room, and I think it does look a lot better and works very well. So what we got going on in this part of the city is that we did move Brick Fried Chicken, and it used to be over in that space over here, but I did move the church. I felt like the church was a corner building, and it needed to have a open corner, so the church works well here. As many of you heard in my videos, I'd have to say top 2 favorite buildings and builds. The steeple just works real nice right there. So the church has been moved to I think a better location, and it allows for space for something I'm going to show you here in just a second. So definitely moved a couple buildings out of the way, and that is this part of the city. I didn't want to miss this. Many of you seen this in my other updates. This is the Night Restaurant. This was a mock I picked up on eBay, but over the past year or so, I've picked up a couple, many of the minifigures that have to do with the knights and the castles. I feel like they're having some kind of a medieval fair in this part of the city, and it works well with this building here. So I wanted to show you that real quick before I moved on. And finally, I wanted to share something with you. This is the, not too much has changed in this part of the city. I'm just kind of panning around here just to show you what's been going on. You can still see LeBron is here trying to take credit for putting in this basketball court. But I wanted to show you this. The boom crane has moved in. And as many of you know, the boom crane means major construction. And there is major construction happening here. You can see the Maersk truck is coming in here. They're Got a little porta-john coming in for the construction workers so they can go to the bathroom. And you can see there is major construction happening here. This is going to be something that I've been working on for the past 2 weeks or so, and it's probably going to take me about another 2 or 3 weeks to finish, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, okay? I'm going to make you guess what it is. If you want to guess what building you think is going here, please let me know in the comment section below what you think it's going to be. I'm not going to reveal that, but all I'll tell you is this. I'm going to give you a hint. You've got the construction workers here, and you got them working with Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. So they're talking about something, and they're talking about something big. And I mean, this is going to be big. So I wanted to leave you with that thought. Let me know what you think it's going to be. And there's going to be a major addition coming up in the April update. Well, that's going to do it for Mike T. Bricker here in March Update. I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate the comment section filling up there with your comments. I hope you liked everything, the new amusement park, the train yard, the neighborhood, the moving of many buildings. Definitely expanded and made room for future updates. And as always, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. This is Mike T. Bricker. I'm out.